As you know, I have been very worried about this.
Mom, I don't see why I told you about this to begin with. You're driving me nuts.
Kelly Capwell has one of the coins that you stole from their home, and you don't think you're in danger? Warren, if I've been driving you crazy, you've been driving me crazy with your naivete. Kelly's going to follow through on this.
She's not going to find anything. I mean, that coin is 1 in a million. It proves nothing. The rest of the coins are hidden.
I want you to pack some bags. I'm going to send you to Europe or somewhere. I don't want you in Santa Barbara.
Look, I'm not running. I'm not going to be hurt by one coin. I've already checked it out. There were over 900,000 of those coins minted.
I want you to leave town. I don't want you to be in Santa Barbara. I don't want anyone getting suspicious.
Look, I am not leaving, okay?
Joe, this is the happiest day of my life.
Hey, it's not over yet.
Yeah, but I want it to last longer. How do you slow down time?
Tell you what, when you figure that out, we'll put a patent on it and make $1 million.
I don't want money. I just want you.
I want you too, baby. So much. Come here.
Right back. Can we get some champagne? Don't start without me. I'm coming as fast as I can. I think you're wonderful and brave and the most exciting man in the world.
You're a little tip-timer. Who's in there with you?
I'm very glad you came. I wasn't sure you would.
I was curious. I wanted to see who was sending me all those messages and presents.
You had no idea?
Well, I had sort of an idea, but I wasn't sure. I was a little worried.
Don't be afraid.
I'm not. Though I think I should be.
You know, the first time I saw you was in that graveyard. It was dark, misty. I thought you were someone else.
You said my mother's name.
I know. I had to see you again. You are so incredibly beautiful. Nature has been very kind to you. But you've added to it charm and wit and grace, as well as beauty. Am I waxing too poetic?
Well, I must say you're original.
I've always been on sort of a quest for that mythical, perfect woman. I've seen her in painting sometimes, but never in flesh and blood. I have been all over the world several times, looking for her. My journey is ended.
Okay.
Oh, honey, Amy, catch me to bed.
Just a minute. I think he's had a lot to forget.
Amy? Jade, what's wrong?
Hi, Dad.
Nothing serious. Just a little too much fruit of the vine.
You had a tough night.
Ma?
What?
What'd you do to her?
She did it herself, sir.
Daddy, she just needs to sleep it off.
Look, I want to know what's going on here.
No problem, Daddy. Your little girl just tied one on.
Can you carry her upstairs?
Sure. Okay.
I'll show you the way.
Okay. Up there we go.
Hey, wait a second. Who are you?
Rick Wallace, sir.
It's all right, John. Just let her. I think Amy needs to, lie down.
What happened, Jade?
Amy's been through the ringer, Dad.
Who is that guy?
Oh, he's someone we met. He works for the Lockridges. It's been really nice.
Is this somebody you girls picked up?
No, Dad, we needed help and he helped us. I mean, he saved Amy from some guy who tried to come on to her. Jerk.
Well, she's lying down now. Looks like she'll be okay.
Thank you for bringing our girls home.
Yeah, thanks for taking care of Amy.
My pleasure. Mr. and Mrs. Perkins, I heard about your son. So I want to tell you how sorry I am. I know what it's like to lose a loved one.
Thank you.
Well, it's been a long day for us. Come on, Marissa, let's help you do the dishes, eh?
I don't know how to say thank you.
No, that's okay. Just glad I was there.
Yeah. Well, do you have to go?
Well, I thought since, looks like you had a rough night.
Yeah, it's pretty draining. Just all the memories of Joe.
I understand.
Well, I hope to see you soon.
Okay.
Bye.
Me too.
He's nice.
I don't know. There's something about that guy I don't trust.
Oh, John, please, don't be like that. He was very helpful.
Yeah, well, then why'd he just stand there watching Amy get drunk?
Dad, it wasn't his fault. Amy's very upset, and Brooke wasn't even there when Amy started drinking too much.
Well, wait a minute. Her brother's alive. She should be happy.
Mom, she's happy about Joe. It's just that, her boyfriend just dumped her.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, no, the man she was so crazy about, the one she was going to Hawaii with?
Yeah, the rat.
Veronica, thanks for coming over. I'm sorry it's so late.
That's okay. I'm getting used to it. I've been working round the clock lately.
Yeah, haven't we all?
I guess you do that all the time, don't you?
Yeah, more or less. Anyway, I needed to get you away from the office and alone.
What's up?
Just got a note from the Capital Enterprises accounting department. Seems that several checks in the amount of $10,000 have been written out on the real estate account. Almost daily, all made out to cash.
Oh?
Surprise. They were all signed by Peter Flint. I want you to find out what they're for, Veronica. See what Peter's up to.
That could be a little bit difficult since they are made out to cash.
You can do it. Be creative.
Well, since they're written against the real estate account, can we assume that it's for some real estate deal?
No, not likely. But it's possible. No, have you noticed anybody coming or going from the office that looks suspicious? Anybody that he might be paying off?
Now that you mention it, I don't want to incriminate anybody.
Now say what you're going to say. Nobody's being indicted.
Well, there has been a woman who's been coming to the office. Now, she says she's Kelly's dressmaker.
Oh, yeah, I remember meeting her. Dressmaker. Can they, dress? Cost $10,000?
For a cap, well, it might. Possible, but not likely.
Exactly.
You know, frankly, I have thought that her visits were very strange. I mean, about an hour before she'd come over, Peter would leave the office, but only for a little while, and he'd always carry a briefcase.
Really? Did she leave with cash?
I don't know, but she always carried a big purse.
Veronica, probe that wonderful mind of yours.
Mason, if she had cash, she's not going to wave it in front of my face.
I guess you're right. Listen, I want you to do me a favor. The next time he asks for the real estate account checkbook, give me a call.
Okay.
Oh, and Veronica.
Yeah?
Thanks for coming out so late. You know, if I believed in mixing business with pleasure, you wouldn't be leaving now.
Well, I don't believe in mixing business with pleasure either. Night, Mason.
Night. Mason Capwell.
Hello, Mason. It's Mother.
Mother! I'm so glad you called. Happy birthday.
Thank you, dear.
You know, Mama, I wish you'd call a little more frequently. It's a little embarrassing when I don't know where my own mother is.
Tell your friends I'm a free spirit. How did Cece like the birthday present I sent?
Well, he was rather surprised, to say the least, but I think he liked it.
I'm glad.
Although I must admit, I believe that scrapbook chronicled a period in his life that he'd rather forget.
Your manners haven't improved, Mason.
Oh, my manners are impeccable, Mother. You saw to that.
How have you been?
Well, I've been fine. Fine. My latest achievement is realizing that I'm a person in my own right, apart from C.C. Capwell.
Good for you.
You know, I'd like to see you now and then, Mother.
I'm afraid that's impossible. Goodbye, Mason.
Mother, wait.
Yeah, Detective Strauss.
Yeah, it's Mason. Were you able to trace that call?
Yes, sir. It originated from a public phone in Santa Barbara.
Santa Barbara? Are you sure?
Absolutely sure.
Well, can you pinpoint it?
Not precisely.
Damn it. Thanks. She's in Santa Barbara?
Those are very beautiful words.
I'll shower you with beauty every day of your life.
No. We must not ever see each other again, Lionel.
How can you say that? I've just found you.
This is an impossible situation.
Nothing is impossible.
You're married.
To a very wonderful woman.
There's no way that I'm going to be involved in any way with a married man.
Are you sure it isn't just the vendetta between the Capwells?
Yes, that too.
There are times when I can cast reason, rationality to the wind.
I can't do that. We must not see each other ever again.
I'll find a way.
No, Lionel, no. You don't touch me, I'll ever know. Goodbye, Lionel.
You must feel something.
I don't want any more messages or presents or gifts or anything. No contact. Do you understand?
Yes, Sophia.
Oh, here you are.
Oh, yes, Mrs. Lockridge?
Would you be a dear and bring the car around? I have to go to the museum.
It's closed. I drove by earlier. It was dark.
Well, maybe the main gallery, but I'm meeting someone in the back offices, so if you wouldn't mind, I won't be long.
I don't know, ma'am.
Don't tell me you're afraid of me.
No. I've tamed a lot of lions in my day.
Ah, that's right, so I don't imagine you'd be afraid of anyone. Well, why don't we just take a little drive?
I'd like to, but I can't.
What?
I've been instructed not to take orders from you.
Oh, really? I assume Minx issued that edict?
Yes?
But since Minx happens to be asleep, then she won't need you for the rest of the evening, right?
And she wouldn't know I was breaking any rules?
Exactly.
I'll get the car.
I knew we could work something out.
Right.
Oh, for starters, this place needs to be hosed down.
Yeah.
Okay, buckets and sponges, huh?
It could use a good paint job.
Just a touch-up. Just a little bit. Oh, and some hammer and nails.
Danny, are you okay? Are you
yeah,
okay?
I'm fine.
You sure?
This place is a pit. I can't believe you two actually spent time here together. Well, it looked much different then.
Yeah, it was perfect then.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, well, it went downhill since then, huh? I mean, we ought to blow it up and build a new and improved rec center.
Oh.
Jenny. Oh, come on.
Bad.
Who's that?
Hey, there's only one way to find out. Hey! We didn't expect to see you here tonight.
Well, aren't I part of this conspiracy too?
Yeah, but I figured you had such a hard time today with the memorial service and everything.
Yeah, it was awful, but I want to spend it with my friends, especially tonight.
Oh, Jade, I'm so glad you came.
Thanks. Oh, you guys, we've got to dig in here. We've got a lot to do.
I know.
Talk about it. Look at
Now,
it.
Ted, what have you got here?
Checklist.
Oh, I see some of my organizational skills rubbed off on you this summer. Now, let's check it out here. It's good indeed, but there's a couple things missing, but I can fix that. Now, first, slightly off the subject, we've got to be totally anonymous. Agreed?
Yes, agreed.
Why not?
Okay, so how do we get the money for the rec rooms?
Yeah, we can't give them a key until they pay. so-
Right.
And if we did it that way, we'd be seen.
No, we wouldn't. You know how the lockers work at the airport?
Right! You can't get the key unless you drop the money.
Oh, no. Lakin. Now, that's a brilliant idea, but those are very fancy, expensive locks.
Oh, good idea, Lakin.
true.
But trash it.
Yeah.
Now, we've got to have some rules and regulations.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, let's see.
What?
No drinking.
Okay.
Yeah, no
good.
drugs either.
Yeah.
No smoking.
Yes.
Ted, can you give me another piece of paper and a better pencil, please?
Yeah. Okay.
What else?
Oh, we better put no loud music too.
Yeah, but that can only be after midnight. Just during the day.
Wait. Except the Stones or the Who. We can play them.
Or
Well,
Prince.
Jackson.
Or the Beatles.
Jackson.
Right?
Beatles.
Talking Heads.
Whichever.
Who else?
Sing
It
it
doesn't
off.
matter. Just
Cindy
not
Lauper.
after
Okay.
midnight.
Okay, here we go.
Thanks, Ted. Okay, let's see. Oh,
What?
no break dancing, please.
Wait, except in the closets or the bathrooms.
Danny.
Okay, no skinny dipping in the bathtub.
Oh, all right.
Unless the lights are off.
Oh, wait. Then no making out.
Before noon.
Unless it's an emergency.
Did you say Sophia
I suppose I did.
again?
I'm sorry.
Did you know my mother?
Yes, I knew her. It's odd that I keep calling you by her name.
The first time I saw you, you were at my mother's grave.
Not a very appropriate place for a first meeting, is it?
What were you doing there?
I've gone there lots over the last years. I go there when I'm in certain moods. The Lockridge family is buried there, but I think I go there to get a certain sense of spiritual history.
Eccentric man.
I prefer to say passionate. I think I feel strongly about things that other men ignore.
Romantic.
From another world.
Renaissance man.
Possibly.
Lionel, I'll never forget the wonderful things you said to me and the presents, but I can't ever see you again. This is goodbye.
Au contraire. Till we meet again.
No. This is forever.
It's just the beginning.
Lionel,
Yes, Augusta.
are you all right?
I'm all right.
Why are you still here?
Here?
Lionel, what's the matter with you? I need you at home. We have major problems.
Of course. I'm sorry. What are you saying?
Tell me something. Just how much do you care for your family?
I cared very much. And you? Care about me?
Very much.
Despite my eccentricities?
In spite of everything. From the first day that we met and I was chasing after all my dreams, and you were always there, urging me on, teaching me.
Mm-hmm. It's very much alike. Hmm?
Living life too fully, never sleeping, never stopping. You made me realize that I didn't have to do everything, that I could concentrate on one thing and master it.
You know something, Augusta? I think that you are probably the most accomplished, masterful woman I've ever met.
I hope you always think that.
I will.
Lionel, listen to me. We've got to talk.
Who's there?
Living art.
Listen, buddy, the museum's closed. What are you doing here? Oh, Mr. Lockridge, I'm sorry. I didn't recognize you at first.
It's all right. I have that kind of face. Have you met Miss Jones, Miss Augusta Jones, in from Albuquerque? A very dear friend of mine.
How do you do, Miss Jones?
It's a pleasure.
Are you enjoying your stay here in Santa Barbara?
Well, yes, yes, I'm having a wonderful time. I hardly ever get out of Albuquerque.
Ted? Hi, what's wrong?
Oh, nothing.
Sure?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Jay and Danny are taking the curtains down in the rooms.
Yeah, we got a lot more work ahead of us.
Yeah, we sure do. Before we do anything else, do you think you could take me home so I could get a sweater?
Yeah, of course. Well, you really are cold. I'll fix that.
Hey, you've been so quiet all evening. What have you been thinking about?
I was just thinking about Warren.
About my brother? Well, why?
Doesn't he have a gold coin collection?
What a funny thing to be thinking about. I don't think so, no.
Oh, so I thought he did. You absolutely sure?
Of course I'm sure. I'm absolutely sure, yes. Ted, why are you thinking about Warren?
You know, it seems to me... I remember he came by our house a few times. To see Channing. Do you know why?
No, why should I?
Well, did Warren ever talk to you about Channing?
I don't remember. Ted, what is going on?
Do you know anything at all about this? Sorry.
No, what is it?
No, it's nothing important. I just feel so stupid asking all these dumb questions. Such an idiot.
No, I don't mind, really, Ted. I just want to know why.
No. Look, let's just forget about it. Please?
Okay.
Come on, let's go get that sweater.
Who the hell are you with in there? I guess you're not too upset about Joe Perkins. Already got another boyfriend. Maybe you had him all along. Even when we were together.
Well, your father and I have been thinking that maybe you shouldn't go back to San Francisco right away.
Yeah, why don't you stay in Santa Barbara and find a place of your own?
Oh, I have to admit, I've been thinking about it myself. The way I feel now, I may never go back to San Francisco, ever.
Amy, you can't blame the whole city for one of its citizens.
You are such good support, all of you. I'm so sorry I made such a fool out of myself. I'm sorry I got so drunk.
Hey, you're a terrific girl. Who doesn't make a fool of himself once in a while?
I am going to pay for this in the morning.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
I swear I will never drink too much again as long as I live.
I'm sure you won't.
I'm not proud of this, but there is something in me that really wants revenge.
Amy deserves it.
Hey, what goes around comes around. He'll get what he deserves.
Oh, I wish I could believe that. Jade, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Who's that guy that rescued me tonight?
Brick Wallace. Major cute.
He was?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice.
I did.
Well, I guess I'd better get to sleep. I have to work in the morning.
Oh, Daddy, don't go.
Oh.
I'm not.
Huh?
Well, your father's going to stay here for a couple of nights.
Well,
Daddy, that's great.
I didn't want to leave you alone when we thought Joe was gone, and now since we've got to pretend, we might as well let the neighbors think the family's pulled together, right?
You know what I think?
What, sweetheart?
I think we've pulled together because we know Joe's alive.
You know what I think? I think we have a lot to be grateful for. Joey's alive. Amy's alive.
And Daddy's home.
Yes, well, that too. John, I'll just make sure the room's all right.
Okay.
I'll be just a second, okay?
3 seconds. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize anybody was in here.
Just you, me, and the lampshade here. What brings you two back so early?
Lakin needed a sweater. Let's get chilly out.
Yeah. The winter winds are upon us, huh?
Yeah, pretty soon.
So how's Kelly?
Fine.
Really? Thought she'd be upset about Joe Perkins.
She's handling it okay.
I heard she moved out because of him.
Where'd you hear that?
The grapevine.
Yeah, well, Kelly's reasons for moving out, her own business.
Well, you know how this town is, don't you? Nobody has any secrets. Everybody's always spreading rumors. I heard that Kelly and your dad had a difference of opinion over Joe's innocence.
You know, I'm not interested in what you hear on the streets.
Actually, it was a very good source. I heard Kelly now believes that Joe was innocent. The rest of you Capwells think he was guilty.
Well, you sure hear a lot of rumors.
Well, I'll keep my ears open. So, what's next?
What do you mean?
I mean, now that Joe's dead, is Kelly going to take up where he left off?
What are you getting at, huh?
Well, you have heard, haven't you, that Joe was on the trail of the person he claimed was the real murderer?
Sure.
So?
Look, I wouldn't be surprised if she did. You know, when Kelly believes in something, she won't stop until she's proven it.
Well, that's an admirable quality. Listen, has she talked to you at all about this whole mystery?
Listen, Warren, I'm just trying to stay out of it.
How come? You think Joe Perkins still murdered your brother?
Well, it's hard to say with everything that's going on.
So you're not sure?
No. I think he did it.
You know, I find this all very fascinating. In fact, I'd like to talk to Kelly about it.
Yeah, well, I don't think Kelly's doing a lot of talking about it.
Well, I could ask her, couldn't I?
Yeah, I guess.
So where's she living now, huh?
I'm not sure.
Ah, come on, Ted. You mean to tell me you don't know where Kelly's living?
Of course he does. She's living with Sally Taylor over on Anapamu.
Sally Taylor. Well, thank you, Lakin. I'll check you guys later.
What is wrong? Why wouldn't you tell Warren where Kelly was living?
I just didn't want him to know.
Well, why not?
Let's go.
Uh-huh. That's her. Kelly's dressmaker. Woohoo. This lady has been around.
Mace.
Eden?
Still working?
Whoa, just, catching up.
I thought government employees only worked 9 to 5.
Most government employees don't manage the legal affairs of a major corporation. It's an avocation.
Burdens of wealth and power.
Well, as always, it's been nice chatting with you, Eden.
Come on, Mason. I want to have a little talk.
We just did.
Can we bury the hatchet?
Uh-oh. Eden wants something.
Don't be silly, Mason. I just thought it would be kind of nice to get to know you a little bit better.
Okay, I'm game. Thank you. Where do I begin?
Well, I want you to tell me about my mother, Sophia.
Oh, it's a great way to really get at the heart of who I am.
Well, I thought maybe you'd like to understand me a little bit better, too.
Frankly, no, but I'm willing to play therapist if you like.
So what do you remember about Sophia?
Well, I was just a little boy when I met her, so I didn't pay much attention. I do know she came to mean more to my father than my mother ever did.
It must have been hard on you, Mason.
Well, I think it was harder on my mother. She was pretty well devastated when Dad told her he wanted a divorce. After he got it, she found out about the other woman in his life. She just sort of dropped out of sight. Just went off to Europe.
Well, was she a good stepmother to you?
Yeah, she was always kind to me. I think she was a genuinely good person.
You know, it's a joy to hear you say something nice about someone.
Oh, see? You learned something good about me after all.
Were you ever at the wedding? I mean, did you remember the wedding?
The wedding? No. No, it all happened so fast. The whirlwind courtship and wedding came very suddenly.
But did she entertain a lot?
Oh, yes. Yes, your mother was a consummate hostess. She was a veritable social butterfly. Well, I just remembered how much she loved the water. Almost every weekend, she and Dad would go water skiing, sailing. That's ironic, isn't it? She should love the water that much and lose her life in a boating accident.
I've heard about it and read about it for years. It's really haunted me, Mason.
I would imagine it's haunted Dad, too.
Sophia ever married before?
No. No, not as far as I know. I'm sure she had a lot of boyfriends, but I'm pretty certain that Dad was her first and only husband.
What? What's the matter?
Well, you know, you look a great deal like her.
Thank you, Mason. I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah, it was. Granted, however, that inner beauty was not at issue.
Somehow I knew we couldn't last more than a few minutes.
You know, you carry yourself like her, too. It's more of a glide than a walk.
You know, Daddy told me that once.
You sound like her. Voice, vocal patterns, everything. It's a little eerie, actually.
Yes, yes it is. Although maybe it's just a simple matter of genetics. Well, thanks, Mason. It's been nice getting to know you.
Pleasure's all mine.
Kelly? You awake?
Yeah.
No, you're not. Not really.
Not better.
That's better.
What's the matter? You can't sleep?
Oh, I'm just a little worried about being in the presidential suite. What if somebody finds us?
They won't.
How can you be so sure?
Because I scoped it out myself.
Come here, lover.
Yeah, I think this is time for me to play hard to get.
Wrong. We'll have none of that. Come here. Get away from me.
You think somebody heard us?
I don't know. If they did, and they're going to know you're in here, and they're going to wonder who that lucky dude is in here with you.
What are you doing?
Oh, there you are. I reached for you in bed, but you weren't there.
I couldn't sleep.
Why not?
Kelly has one of the coins that Warren stole from the Capwells.
How did that happen?
I don't know. It fell out of Warren's pocket or something. This whole thing is so dangerous. I haven't been able to sleep since I heard about it.
Why didn't you tell me?
Well, you were so wrapped up in your museum lecture.
I'm sorry.
Warren is in so much trouble. He could be arrested, put on trial for robbing the Capwells. The worst part of it is that he did it. It's not a question of guilt or innocence.
I know he thought he'd get off scot-free.
Why did he do it?
I don't know.
He didn't need money unless there was some horrible debt that I didn't know about.
Well, I think if that had been the case, there are plenty of valuables around here. He could have taken something and pawned it or sold it, and we probably never would have missed it.
Well, that's what doesn't make any sense. Warren didn't pawn the coins. There's no rhyme or reason. If he was going to take the coins, he would have done something with them.
It's very puzzling.
I pleaded with him to get rid of them. He finally did, all except the one that Kelly's got.
I just wish I knew if it could be traced in any way.
Warren seemed confident that it couldn't be. He said there were thousands of that particular coin minted.
Well, if anybody could trace it, it'd be the Capwells. They have the wherewithal.
For all we know, Kelly may have given it to Mason. The police could be on the verge of arresting Warren. Can't you do something?
I wish I could. I just don't know what.
What time is it?
It's late.
Look, I better go in, okay?
Wait. Just for a couple more minutes, okay?
Sounds serious.
Well, it is kind of, but not really. Aiken, we've known each other for a long time, right?
Not that long.
Well, we've been through a lot together.
That's true.
You know, I don't know if it's possible for me to feel more, to care more deeply about you than anybody else in the world.
Glad.
I can't get out of bed fast enough in the morning. I'm always in such a rush to see you.
Yeah? Is that why you're always out of breath? Huh?
Aiken, I love you. What do you think about that?
I don't know. Every morning I look out my window waiting to see you.
Yeah?
You know, I never knew I could feel this way about somebody. So connected.
Me too.
You know, when Mr. Bottoms tries to get you into trouble, I feel like he's doing it to me. I guess because I feel so much a part of you. You know, I hate it when people try to pull us apart.
Well, nobody's gonna pull us apart, Lakin. Nothing will.
Promise?
Yes, I promise. I promise. Lakin?
Mm-hmm.
I think we should be together now. Really together.
I'm beginning to feel the same way.
I'm so happy you feel that way.
Damn it. Must have been asleep.
Now, this is Peter Flint. I want you to send someone up to the presidential suite with a master key right away. I'll meet him in the lobby of the penthouse. Right. Now, yes.
Here you go, Mr. Flint.
Thank you.
Glad to be of service.